What is up, everyone? This is Omegabalmung, and back again for another comic book pickup of the week. This week, I have a lot of comic books I picked up, a lot of new ones, and a lot of back issues. And of course, I don't know if you can see back there. Actually, I want to go this side. Bam! That is a lot of comic books I haven't really gone through yet. My cousin just dropped it off. Actually, my sister did. My cousin bought it, and she's like, "Oh, you can have these." And so my sister dropped it off for me. And that is a lot of comic books. I actually had to go out and buy more comic book bags, poly bags, and more backing boards. So I just went and bought 2 stacks of 100 backing boards. So I have 200 of them, and I pretty much used quite a few already for some of the comics I picked up. So before I really get into the comic book pickups of the week, I think it was Mayish, early May. There's a Comic Con or comic convention coming in, the Where's the World Comic Convention. So I'm getting ready for that. I'm ordering my books to get signed. Mostly, almost all of them are in. There's probably like 3 or 4 books that hasn't come in yet. So I'll reveal them once I get them, or all of them here. So that would be cool. A bunch of them I want to get signed, maybe like 10 books, but we'll see if I can get them all. But there's a few of them that I really want to get signed. They are a must, so so I will have to get them signed. But I'm just getting prepared for that. I would like to get some advice for that. If anybody has gone to Comic Cons, any kind of big, small, medium size. This one's, I don't know about this one. It's in Minneapolis. So if you're in the Minneapolis area, go ahead and purchase your tickets now, because they may raise in price and they might be sold out or something like that. So if you're in the Minneapolis area, St. Paul area, Minnesota area, or any place around, if you're into comic books, I would definitely go up to that. There is one about 2 weeks into that, and it is on May 5th, 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think so, or something like that. It is one of the free comic book days, so I don't know how I'm going to balance that out. Maybe I'll go to Comic-Con first, and then free comic book day. We'll see what happens. But that is pretty much it. Like I said, I would like to get some advice for that. I know I have to pack food, I have to pack water, get a really good bag, get some good walking shoes. Fortunately, I do have some pretty good shoes, so I haven't worn them yet too much, so they should still have all their soles in them, so everything should be good. But like I said, I would like to get some tips and whatnot, just to get prepared for that, so I don't go in there just unprepared, or at least semi-prepared. I kind of want to go in there and get, everything, how to set everything up and stuff like that. So, anyways, let's get started here. Like I said, I have a lot of books. As usual, I'm going to go with the new comic books that are coming out this week. And of course, first up is Batman Eternal issue 1. Which is a pretty good read. I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm not going to really talk about it. If you're into Batman, I would definitely pick up this book. It's pretty cool. A lot of speech bubbles. So prepare for some reading if you're into that. I'm a little bit mixed of that. I kind of want it to be a little more action, a little more some talking, but I'm more in the action route. Next up will be Kick-Ass 3, issue 7 there. Next up will be Superman and Wonder Woman, of course, one of my favorite series as of right now, issue 7. Shutter from Image, this is issue 1. It's one of the variant covers, so... And then Daredevil, issue 1.5, which is actually really good. I totally enjoyed it. So it's a really good book. It's kind of weird to have a 0.5, but it is what it is. All New Ultimates, issue 1. which is pretty cool. With Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, Spider-Woman, Bombshell. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up will be Ghost Rider, is of course one of the comic books I'll be picking up regularly, and it's pretty good. Pretty good issue. I really enjoyed it. You get to see more of Ghost Rider, but talking about Ghost Rider, it's more like a Ghost Lowrider, I guess. He has a cool car, but and then you see all those issues. Like, even see, like, I don't know if it's real or not, but he was covered in one of the Lowrider issues. So Ghost Lowrider, I guess. Next up will be the Huntress and Power Girl, World's Finest, New 52, which is issue 22. Next up is from, and we haven't really like gotten any of the Aspen comic books. This is actually my first one. It's a new issue too. So Lola from the Aspen issue 1. Giving it a quick like skim through it. I really enjoyed the artwork from this one. This is probably one of the cooler. As far as like I said, when I go to the comic book shop, I actually skim through some of the books. And one of the Aspen books are pretty. I like a lot of their artwork, so I'm gonna see if I can try to picking up some more Aspen books, just because the artwork is pretty awesome. I don't know about story wise, but I'm a big fan. I'm a sucker for artwork. Next up will be Batgirl issue 30, New Nightmare. Of course, I had to pick this up. This is actually Iron Fist, The Living Weapon, issue 1. This is probably going to be one of the comic books I'll be picking up from now on. Love the artwork. Fortunately, the story kind of ends in a cliffhanger. But, I've never really read any of Iron Fist. I always thought he looked a little weird. But, after reading this, it's going to be probably one of the comics. I'll probably have to go back and buy some of his older issues and stuff like that. So, totally enjoyed it. This actually would be my recommendation for the week. If you could pick up Iron Fist, awesome issue. I like the ninjas. I like the, kung fu fighting. Course, so I had this has to be one of my recommendations. So, and then last but not least, it is Captain Marvel issue 2. You get some pretty cool cameo in here. Of course, picking up from issue 1, which I really enjoyed. So, and then issue 2 is actually pretty cool too. So, just a little bit of the talking, a little bit of action, but as I said, you get some pretty cool cameos. So, anyways, that is it for the new pickups of the week. Of course, I'm not done. I still have quite a lot, and those over there, but I won't be going through those because it's just way too many. It would take probably like an hour and a half or two to go through them, and I'm not going to do that. So, and there's a lot of just weird comic books, things I have never even heard of, like The Order from Marvel. I think it's called The Order from Marvel. I've never heard of that. There's a few characters in there, but that I know of, but I never heard of the group yet. So we'll see what happens. If I bag them and get it all boarded up, I'll show them off maybe. Fortunately, I don't have a camera. This is all webcam. So the first thing I should do is actually get a camera. Anyways, from the back issues, I'm going to start with X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men, issue 256. That's pretty cool. And the Uncanny X-Men 257. There you go. Get that zoomed in there. Superman issue 677, which ends the story arc. Now I have all the Atlas story arc in this issue, so I'm pretty excited for that. Unfortunately, when I ordered them from my comic shop, they had all of them except for 677, which I was lucky enough to get it at my local comic store. So Pretty happy with that. Spider-Woman, issue 1. That's pretty awesome. I like the little artwork there. And of course, I'm always a big fan of X-23, and I had to do it. I bought a bunch of the issues, and a lot of them have the Dakin or Dakin, I'm pretty sure it's Dakin, crossover from his comic book, which I do have them in this pile too, so I'll be going through that. But X-23 issue 8. From that, there's a glare in there. Oh, not cool. Can't get that glare out. Issue 9. And I like the artwork from this one too. I don't remember his name. Lou. I don't remember his first name, but he's done a few comic books that I've bought, and I really enjoy the artwork for it. So it's always a plus to me. Issue 16. Bend that back a bit. This is X-23 Target issue 2. Target X issue 2. This is actually from a different series. It's a mini-series. This one is Captain Universe X-23 issue 1. This is X-23 issue 1. This is from one of the first ones that they like a standalone issue for X-23, so which is pretty cool. Next up will be X-23 issue, was it 7? Some pirate themes there. And then X-23 issue 2 from that other issue, I guess. It's kind of hard. They have like different, series for that. So I need to put them all together. But next up would be Revenge issue 2. Pretty gory, pretty adult themed comic book. So if kids laying around and they like to read comics, I would definitely keep this one away from them. First of all, it looks pretty messed up already. So next up would be Catwoman issue 29. This is one actually from, I think, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't know how I missed that, but it is what it is, I guess. Sometimes I miss things. Next up would be Red Hood and the Outlaws issue 2. And of course, I had to do it because I'm a big fan of Smallville. This is season 11, Smallville season 11, issue 2. Probably the only person in the world that likes Smallville. Next up would be Catwoman issue 45. Next up will be Wonder Woman issue 140. Batman and Superman, or is this actually this one is Superman and Batman issue 27. X-Men Unlimited. This is issue 31. And this is pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed this series. I read through them. This is the Blackest Night Superman issue, so I'll start with issue 1 first. That's awesome. Then issue 2 for Blackest Night Superman. Then issue 3. Next up will be Superman issue 3. This is actually from the second one, so it's from like the 1980 or something like that to 2000, or not 2000, whatever. So it's not actually the original series is actually the volume 2. So I had to get it because I had Darkseid on the cover. Next up would be Superman issue 711. And of course, this is from not this one, I think so, but this next one's going to be from one of the Grounded, Superman Grounded. So Superman issue 710. And then Black Science issue 5. Of course, I'm still trying to get the Black Science issue 2, 3, and 4. I know I've seen 4 at some of my local comic book shops, but I keep forgetting to buy them, which sucks. Next up would be Huntress Power Girl, World's Finest, issue 19. Again, the World's Finest with Huntress and Power Girl, issue 21. Then Catwoman, issue 70. Next up will be Superman Batman, issue 40. Issue 39. For Batman's Superman Batman. Then next up, it's actually a 4-part series. Go with the first one first. Superman War of Superman, which is pretty much all action, which is awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. Issue 2 for War of Superman, I should say. Next up will be issue 3. And then issue 4, the last issue. Right. And we are almost done. We're almost there. Next up will be Civil War, issue 2, Spider-Man Unmasked. Of course, I used to read this all the time when on their Marvel, whatever, online digital bookstore they had. So I used to just read them. When you subscribe to them, you had like a whole like catalog of comics I used to read. So I used to be like Miss Marvel, Civil War, and things like that. Which is pretty cool. Superman Man of Steel issue 1. I had to get this one just because I'm a big Superman fan. So had to do it. Next up will be Smallville, Season 11, Issue 4. I still need to look for Season 3. We'll see how that pans out. But I'm just continuing it. So if I see Issue 5, I'll grab that too. 6, 7, 8, whatever. So I'll just keep continuing it. Superbia, of course. Issue 3 out of 4. I just need to grab the last one. Next up will be Superman Shazam First Thunder, issue 1. I like that artwork. The cover is pretty beast. And then Superman Batman issue 41. Superman Batman issue 42. And last but not least, Madame Mirage issue 2. And I actually need the... Oh, never mind. This is one of my newer... Throw all that trash off the comic book. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, a quick look at all the stuff I always buy. I know it gets a little boring since I don't talk too much about it because I actually wanted to try a new layout where I actually do this on Thursday instead, where I actually get to a chance to read most of them. Like I said, the only one I really gone through is Captain Marvel, Iron Fist, and a few other ones like Ghost Rider, the new Ultimate, Daredevil. So those, I can't go through all of them, fortunately, but like I said, I would like to do it, but we'll see how that works out. Anyways, like I always say, leave some comments if you guys want to talk about comic books, talk about your favorite character, all that. You want to recommend me some comics, some characters to read, comic books to read. I'm always looking for new comic books to get into. I do have some trades coming in, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully it gets in by this week, hopefully by next week, because I want to show that off. And hopefully the comic books that I ordered from eBay gets here, so I could actually show off all the comic books that I wanted to get signed. And hopefully that comes true. Hopefully I can get them all signed. But I'm always prepared to, if I can't, I always want the ones that I want signed first. The ones that I pay a little bit, pricier, amounts for. I want those to get signed first, but I'll try to get whatever I can get signed from Wizard World, Comic-Con, from the artist. So, anyways, and leave some comments, tips and tricks for getting ready for a con. Big, small, medium, like I said in the beginning, whatever. I like to have some tips. I like to, see what other people do. This is actually going to be my first one, so it's going to be, it's going to be pretty much. I know everybody says it's going to be pretty tough when your first time you go, even if you're prepared, just because you're in this group, you're in with a bunch of people, and things like that. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, I want to get prepared as much as I can for it. We'll see, how it works out. But like I said, I'm totally excited to go. I have a few cousins that are coming from Madison to come with me. For everybody, I have a bunch of people here too that is going to show up too. So that's pretty awesome. But anyways, like always, hit me up on PlayStation Network. Name is Omegabalmung. I'll leave that under descriptions. We talk about games. I'm always on DC Universe Online, of course. It's a comic book game, of course. Had to be one. It's a big MMO game, so pretty sure everybody's heard about that. But anyways, hopefully I'll see everybody next week.